Hello and welcome to the grand final of Roulette Raceway 3, the final match of this 1 month competition about the age-old gimmick of picking the next map after losing one. And we are here with a unique grand final and still, of course, streams that I have to interact with, but that's for a couple of minutes later. We still have 3 minutes until the start. And we will have also 3 co-casters here. I was gonna start the first couple maps with Rommel, but he will be joining late. So until then, I get to introduce the other 2 great co-casters here. It's JK Punk and Observer. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Glad to be here.
And I immediately see that I have to increase Punk and decrease Observer. It's no bias, but maybe just some volume bias. But you know, by the 5th map, the latest, I think we're gonna figure out all the sounds and all the stuff.
Very good. Nice.
Yeah, I think it's already looking much better, but I'm looking for feedback there as I'm quickly interacting with the other stream. And yeah, both of them are live now and getting ready for Hokkaido, the first map of this very interesting final. We will get to that in a couple of seconds. I wanted to ask you guys first if I'm sure, I mean, obviously both of you have followed the tournament, maybe not as closely as I have, but it's not a requirement, but I don't know, how did you like it, or if you've seen any matches, what was the experience like?
Well, I'll take the floor. But yeah, the main thing I would say is Scruffy. Is it true to say that Scruffy has clean sweeped his way here? No maps lost?
That's exactly true.
Yeah, he's on a tear. So quatilyti, statistically, is coming in as the underdog, even though they're both in the same position. But yeah, quatilyti fought his way to here. He got really close. He lost to Luke. No, he didn't lose to Luke. He got to the winner bracket final against Scruffy, right? And then had to fight Luke again in the lower bracket final. And now he's here. So yeah, very similar journey we'd see commonly with Fanium and Scruffy and RR. So this is probably home territory for him.
That lower bracket final in particular was, I almost said it wrong, but I think it's the first time in any competition that a first to 8 match went to 6-0 the one way, but then the reverse sweep was completely the other way. So of course we see it from 4-0 to 4-6, but not from 6-0 to 8-6.
Yeah, that's a really powerful mentality to have if you're quatility. If you're down and you're on match point, to do a reverse sweep to that extent is just, yeah, that means they know they have it in them, even if they're down.
So I guess we are looking for that fighting spirit from quatilyti, who I also kind of expect as the underdog to stay behind for a while, which means that he gets to pick more maps, of course, but well, the hope of this tournament is the back and forth, and hopefully we do see some back and forth in this very unique grand final format. I think Rommel will be here in a couple of minutes, and yeah, Rommel is here already. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So we will get started here on the first 2 maps, and Punk and Obs will return for maps 3 and 4. Very glad you guys to join me, and then we will kick things off. And Rommel, if you already see the screen, and I think the first thing I want to say is hello, and the second thing is that if you want to read out the first spin of this tournament final.
Sure. We have Eric Soder's Electrocution with Jason Portman and Yuki Yamazaki Explosion Accident as Doctor.
All right, then. That's...
So seems like a pretty straightforward spin.
Yeah, you made it in time by 7 seconds or something. That was a perfect, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, two accidents there, and I guess you wanna usually start with the Portman disguise, but you kind of also don't want to miss the Doctor. So interesting to see. Scruffy started Surgeon and got the Doctor that way, so we'll have to juggle Portman later on. Meanwhile, quatilyti will start with Portman, maybe. That's a replan, but he was gonna start with Portman and then go for Doctor later. These streams are muted, but now they are unmuted. Hope the sound levels are all right there. Well, one pure accident on Yuki's side, but I guess Soder's is always every kill is sort of an accident because these bodies are never found on Soldier's side.
Yeah. Electrocution is one of the tougher soda spins just because the timing and stuff is a bit tight with the prompts and getting spotted and all that.
Yeah, and I think it's like one of a couple kills which required 2 hackers, but you also need to pick up the screwdriver, which is not a big issue, but an extra thing to look out for as Scruffy gets the first kill of this final. Nice drive-by on Yuki there as the doctor, and then gets into the patient disguise, which is this soft lure, I want to say. It is a lure, yeah.
Yeah, it makes Portman follow you, so.
If he notices, but Scruffy's not gonna take that long. Just gonna shank him regardless. I was slightly worried about some whooshes from down below, and there was some yellow during the Trank animation, so wasn't sure there, but Scruffy gets the second disguise and is on his way to the hospital.
Please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup.
Hearing double Kai currently with Portman. Hopefully it's not too bothersome for the viewers.
A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Yeah, Reaper says that the Portman grab is always scary. Tend to agree there. I guess Scruffy made it safe by being a bit further away from a window, making it harder from down below to be spotted. Alright, Scruffy's in the, I guess, the defibrillator room. But he didn't start with the robot arms. So we'll have to start there. Oh, and let's restart for quatilyti. I think that was the guard in the evidence room. And they, well, not quite a GRB, but a frontal KO, side KO.
Charging defibrillator. Ready. 3.
There's the countdown, but there's the body found, and it's red guns.
Who was that?
That was a resort security, but I don't remember which one he KO'd during this run. It's the one behind the restaurant. He KO'd him.
Talk with my human leads. Mr. Jason,
And I'm guessing...
please come to the hospital.
I don't think anyone cycles there naturally. And Yuki was killed very far away, but that's my only guess, that Yuki was jacked all the way back down there.
A doctor will escort you to your appointment.
It's an unfortunate start, and it's the exact time when Quati got a run going. We'll be setting up Yuki there instead of the killing right away, so maybe Scruffy still has the fastest strat, but it's much closer now. Quati with the, I think, not quite the only disguise, but one of the few disguises which skips the frisk, because it's the mission story.
What's up with the sudden limp on our resident yoga master?
I noticed that. Heard him complain about it on the
And I wonder what's the order of approach there for Quati.
weird.
I think you just go all the way and get the soldier skill down, and then
Yeah.
get the same doctor from Sergeant start. I'm not sure what sedatives he has remaining.
Good evening. Oh, wow. What's this?
I think Quadi has a trank dart still left.
Now it's time for
Not sure,
surgeons
though.
to retire.
I think one Trank will do the job here. Luckily, Quati is not even trespassing on this floor, let alone the floor below, so I think he should be more than fine to grab a doctor from here.
Yeah.
Warning. Operations procedure
Scruffy is still suffering from the... well, I want to say it's a soft penny, but it's not so soft anymore. Portman is running all the way away. And I guess that's the moment where I can start to feel like that quatilyti is ahead in Hokkaido.
Yeah, with the Soders, they'll kill them, yeah.
And because otherwise I would have felt like Scruffy just gets the second disguise and does the second half of the spin the same way. Nice big backup though with the emetics.
Sure what to feel about this one. Well, that's for another time. Yamazaki.
But Quati gets the doctor now, and I think it's just the matter of getting behind the hospital to get the one propane flask of this map.
Yeah.
Please come to the operating theater.
And it's gonna be soundproof even with the loud Bartoli. Does feel like Quati might win this first map, which would be Scruffy's first map loss in this tournament.
Portman still hasn't calmed down for Scruffy, though. That's a... I've never seen NPCs go panicked for that long, because it was only the one explosion, eh? So...
Yeah. One explosion, how scared can you be? But yeah, it was more than 2 minutes ago now, and... Reaper is right that the emetic was wasted. I don't think it will matter for this map, just gonna set him back even further. Hello Afro, if you're nearby, don't take panic for longer. Something that feels correct. So, probably the case. Scruff is struggling with the disguise more, but it seems like Quati will just, after the early nerves, manages to get his run together earlier and will take this first map of the grand final. There we go. Oh, luckily the 0 becomes 2, couple frames offset, but
Jason Portman,
I'm gonna just change that.
please come to the hospital entrance.
Yeah, GG's quatilyti. And I was gonna say that out of all the short maps, I feel like Quati is the least experienced in Hokkaido, so did really feel like Scruffy could get the early advantage here, but
Escort you to your...
now you get a very interesting match here.
Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
So now we are waiting for Scruffy's first map pick of the tournament. But if he doesn't say that immediately, then I'm just gonna talk about the format once more. Of course, every match of Raceway goes with the same format. I guess the length of the matches differ. It's first to 6, unless it's the losers or winners final, which are first to 8. We get Sapienza as the next pick from Scruffy, and we'll add that in a moment. But yeah, 2 bans each, and after the first map being random, always the loser of one map gets to pick the next one. And these are first to 6 or first to 8, but the grand final is about winning 2 of these first to 6 matches, which are called sets. So we are all in the first set until one player reaches 6 points. And when that happens, they win the set. If they win 2 sets, which are, of course, 12 points, then they win the tournament. And just gonna show one more scene, which I got hidden in here. Got 2 more minutes until the next spin. This is gonna be the overlay where we can get the available maps of this match, the ones that are remaining. Of course, we started with the 19 maps, and 4 of them were banned: Mendoza and Satafondura by Scruffy, and Dubai and New York by Quatility. And we already have the first 2 picks there, Hokkaido and Sapienza. So after this, the map pool just is reduced to 13 maps. So for the first time in this tournament, I get to say chosen by Scruffy. Anything particular you're looking forward to, or kind of spin that you want to see in Sapienza?
I don't know, honestly.
It's all
Old
the
Axe is
same.
always a fun spin.
Yeah, those are the popular ones. Old Axe, Battle Axe, Jingles, Mario, Luigi.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the spins where you get something kind of different for Sappy, honestly.
Well, it's probably gonna add a couple minutes to the spin, but maybe gonna add a couple more exciting moments there if we get like a longer
Yeah.
spin like that. There's colored
No
lonely
target.
already. Yeah.
No target KO is always good. Sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe we'll see a double no target KO.
Ooh, don't tempt me.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Especially because like the accidents aren't that interesting in Sappy. Like Frenny drowning is just you make her sick in her office. Kind of same with electrocution. Well, I guess PI lure exists. Yeah, I get to say the second spin here, which is no red boxes here. It's Silvio Caruso shotgun as housekeeper and Fren Desani silent SMG as bodyguard. So very straightforward, very safe spin.
Yeah, yeah. So, kind of loadout heavy, but you do have the space for it anyways, so.
I'm trying to think of the previous spin. We are in the first weekend of R14 and we've just had a Sapienza spin to end the match, and I think it was Silvio shotgun and Frenny silent SMG. So it was kind of loadout heavy, but it's nice to see the wheel stuck like this.
So, yeah, bodyguard is an interesting kind of disguise because there's so many bodyguards on the map, but yeah, Scruffy goes for the one in the clock tower and Quaddy goes for the one by the default.
Lots of ways to get this one, and I was
Yeah.
gonna say that maybe the triple shot is the quickest, but it's kind of, you do the triple shot and then you get ready for one kill, but the serial kill is like there's not a lot you have to be ready for. You already have the shotgun, silent SMG, and the housekeeper, so I think Scruffy and Quati both did the right thing by starting with that disguise. Scruffy just, what's that, 7 or 8 seconds ahead in game time wise, and it's feel like they did kind of the same thing so far. No big execution difference yet.
Yeah, I mean, Scruffy has a slight advantage with the not having to worry about cameras because you get the cameras right by the clock tower guard, so
That's a good
it's
point.
just slightly one less thing to worry about for Scruffy.
Yeah, cameras aren't a problem most often, but when they are,
Yeah, there are a couple that can mess you up, but nothing too hard to play around either.
yeah, sorry, I was just interrupted. So they aren't often a problem when they are, then it's can really throw you off.
Silvio,
Oh yeah.
You're of course right then. Yeah. Yeah, it's the kitchen cam, and I guess if it goes really wrong, then the laboratory cams. Not for this
Yeah.
team, but for others. Interesting differences in this route. Scruffy going for the upstairs free disguise. Oh, and yeah, Quati will do the
Bodies
same.
also, but
Yeah. Oh, he was just going towards the lab to shoot the panel. Makes sense. Still at 7-second difference, and I mean, Quati spent extra time to trigger the planetary lure, but Silva was already going back at his own pace, and if anything, it might have slowed him down a little.
two targets down. Now destroy the virus.
I need to double check because these kills are so close to each other. Black shirt and firearm, but was Scruffy and Quati gets it correctly.
Two targets down.
And with the Scruffy flick, just doing the single shot distraction for the Biolab guard, turns him around, drops EMP detonation, and that might be a 2-2.
Quadi also does the flick.
Oh my. They are the finalists for a reason, but Scruffy just ever so slightly quicker, which might be like a 13 or 16 second photo finish, but 2 first tries on PC means that Quati will forfeit this photo finish.
Yeah.
Which means that I get to change the score 2-2. Well, okay, that's, I guess, premature, because Reaper didn't even post the official message, but it's gonna happen. I'm sorry I jumped the gun. Oh, what is done button didn't respond, so that's why we have the pause in the admin message. Oh.
Something might be broken with Iron Man again.
Ooh, I hope not. But that's happened with your match against Moo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all we can see here is the 15-second difference between the two streams. I guess there's potential for us to see differently because of stream delays and whatnot, but that's kind of rare. I feel like the 15-second lead does stand. What makes it an official wave, but makes it scary for the future maps, right? Your done press doesn't register, then kind of makes your confidence go away. But looks official here. There's the wave for the end of the second map. And the spin has disappeared and I have the score updated, so not sure if you have any last comments here, Romal, but I think we're gonna give the scene back to the other two guys for 2 maps.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Alright, then see you guys after map 4.
Bye-bye.
And that's our cue. How are you,
hello,
Punk?
hello. Hey, Observer. Long time.
Yeah, long time. This is our reunion live. But yeah, what a good first 2 maps.
You might have been one of the last people I casted with last time too, so definitely a reunion.
We're back home then. But yeah, really good start. First time we've seen Scruffy bleed this whole tourney. Very first map, so that's probably already shaken him a bit.
Yeah, and the win like very barely for the second map, so this is already a fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's keep going all the way.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love a good balanced fight this whole way through. Quite really put in a good fight there as well. For that happy end, the Scruffy just, yeah, execution wise, that's where he saves his time, especially when he goes against other players.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been around since the beginning of Hitman, like roulette tournaments, and there's always like a standout players. They have an era of dominance, and like seen Scruffy being the one that's in my eyes currently. Like you just look at that player and go definitively. They're just so clean and fast. Like you need something, the next generation of special to break that trend.
Yeah, that's actually so well said. Yeah, they are one of the most daunting players when you see them. Like I even think to myself, I need this player to make a mistake or have a knowledge gap for me to steal the map from them.
Yeah,
And
it really
don't
is.
think we
Like,
have
the biggest hurdles, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, you were saying?
I was about to say, I don't think we have our next map yet. I think Quad is still having a bit of trouble with Iron Man, so it might be a minute. And yeah, so we already had 2 of our maps, and the players have had bans already. So the pool is getting smaller and smaller. And Quat will be picking this one. And curious to see if they ever played each other in the past. I'm quickly going to check that, because it would be nice to know if they played in RR. Let us see. And they have played so many games. Holy moly. Oh, we got our map sorted. We're going to be going to Season 1. We're staying in Season 1 even. We're going to Bangkok.
Oh, nice.
Another very fast Season 1 map. Assuming the spin is forgiving.
Right. It's a asterisk fast map, I guess.
Yeah. If we get some consume poisons, it's going to be a bit slower. But yeah, this is another map that Scruffy currently holds the record on, which was gotten in a final, similar to this one, against Fanium.
Jeez.
Maybe. I'm not sure if it
I
got
don't think
confirmed.
He cares what match it is.
Yeah.
the thing is turned up to 11 every time.
Yeah. I think the record spin is all that needs to arrive, not Scruffy's performance.
Yes. I think he break the longest record that was there. I guess it wasn't probably not the longest because Miami may have been or something, like the New York one.
Oh, yeah. That would make
was
sense.
definitely one of the longer ones.
Yeah, that was there for a long time. That was just a matter of time till we got the high security guard with some combination of quick kill method, and I think
Yeah.
Scruffy did get it.
Yeah. I do remember choking it myself a year before that, so...
It's tough. It's a very tough thing. There's tons of tiny optimizations now with stair slides and even with boosts.
Yeah.
We could see the record get like unbeaten. It could be. Did you ever see that javelin world record that's unbeatable now because they changed the weight of the javelins? If they remove boosts and someone gets a record, that record's going to be untouchable.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Infrafun loves a javelin reference. Perfect target audience.
He's a man of many tastes.
For sure, yeah. And I was going to ask you actually, what is there any kills you like seeing on Bangkok? There is a few that people love to see.
So I'm like I beat the same drum every time since Bangkok's I kind of figured out now. Like Big Machete said it, fall can fall.
Yeah, I agree. There's a few options now, right? People have the gun on the ground by his corner, his little patio area. You can get him to go over to the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's risky though, and it's time based. If your Jordan kill takes too long, you're gonna miss it, and then you're already forced to do hotel lore.
Hotel lore up to the suite?
Yeah.
Well, wow.
Oh.
So it's not that advanced then, right? In terms of like, because you have to still go up there. That's time consuming.
Yeah. And with that, actually, we get our spin. It's very suiting. Do you want to read out the first one for us, Punk?
Yeah, if you forgot to change the disguise, we still have the black and white bodyguard still there. Jordan Cross screwdriver with Jordan Cross bodyguard. Okay, what? Ken with silence assault rifle with Ken's own bodyguard. No pacification on Ken though.
Yeah, this is fun. This is very basically a mission story, right? Feels like both of these would.
Yeah, this is
a
curated spin, like a meme spin you'd create.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing that could be better, I think, is like I want to say a fall for Ken because that would be his mission story, but
yeah.
Oh, unfortunate for Quat there. That's going to be a big time loss.
Switch assault rifle with fire axe, and then you have the mission story. Take him down to the linen room.
It's worth noting, Scruffy did kill Jordan in the boot, and he has some. Oh my god, that camera! He has some unique copy where his Jordan just does not get found. But he does preach by it that he doesn't get found till a certain time, and the way he falls, etc., doesn't get him found. So he might get away with it.
That is Ken the Brick Morgan.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because I've had Jordan found after listening to a lot of the preachers that say that he never gets found. For me, at
Yeah.
least.
I think somebody recently said it's about the session. I can't remember which one it is. The duality of it is either the session has to get interrupted or it can't get interrupted. One of those causes
Yeah.
the guy to look
It's
for him
kind of
eventually.
similar to like delaying him with the gun, I guess.
Yeah.
Somehow, because I couldn't do it properly. I was like, I think I even talked to you about it at some point.
Yeah,
Like I
most
couldn't
likely.
get the result I wanted. Like he would not drink his beer.
Also, this is lightning by both players right now. If it wasn't for that ripped quad head, this is like double recce again.
Yeah, this is crazy.
What time are we at? We're at 27:20, so 2:40. Yeah, it's only 20 seconds of non-IGT time for Scruffy. And I don't think a photo finish will really matter here. I don't think Quad would ever save
No.
up the time.
It's much bigger this time, so definitely not gonna.
Wow, 2:55 was the RR record, so this would have beaten it. Wow. That's crazy. Is there an official time? Do you know, Infofun, like roughly? I'm guessing it was like a 2:40, like 6 or something.
Both targets down.
2:50? Okay, yeah. 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a lifetime when the records are this short.
Yeah, for sure.
And we get a Recce potential part 2 from Scruffy in the chat. Both players are getting fed the spins they wish for in Roulette Rivals.
Yeah. You'll not see that anytime soon.
No. That does mean though that the map pick saves with quatilyti, since he is the loser of that one. We have a map.
Yeah, a bit of momentum now for Scruffy with 2 wins in a row.
Oh, and this is nice. This available maps. I see. And the band before the match. We got Mendoza and Santa by Scruffy and Dubai, New York by Quad. Those are 2 really good picks by Quad. The 2
Yes.
fastest maps.
Yeah.
If only he could squeeze Darmore in there as well. So we have a few maps. We've barely touched Season 3. Season 1's already halfway gone. And so is Season 2. So yeah, a lot of maps to choose from. Any you'd like to see from the, say, about 12, 13 left?
Well, I'm always a fan of Berlin, so it would be nice to see that.
Yeah, great map. Really fun seeing the different approaches. Actually, yeah.
Let me guess, you want to see Ambrose?
Man of my own heart. But yeah, I do like seeing a good Ambrose. It is slowly burning out on me. I think my love is dying for it, but I would always like to see it. A really nice fast spin. Because it does stumble people as much as they kind of roll their eyes at it.
Yeah, it's I mean, I like the strats that come off of, because at first it was just Seeker, Crest. I mean, I'm sure that's still part of it.
Yeah, there's a few options with our falls and or consumed poisons.
Yeah, let's just have him go to the other side.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff evolving from it. We did get our 4 map, I realized as well. We got Scale, which is a fun pick. Another great map. A lot of options on this map. Has to have, like, in terms of just the Milano, the roulette resources, it has to have the most isolations of any map. There's at least like 8 per target.
Yeah, I think this bridge where you can do the vertical, like, double isolation so quickly is what probably causes that.
Yeah, it's amazing. We have like gold bars, we have clock room, we have seeker, we have the briefcase in the corner. There's even a pistol door that isn't allowed because it's Actually, I think it might be allowed. I could be wrong. I should know. I'm an admin, but I don't. So I can't remember if it actually makes the target go to the position of where you are or where the gunshot landed. So I think it actually would be allowed, but people just don't have pistol with them enough.
It's like straight up throwing the briefcase pretty much under your feet is crazy.
Yeah.
That should not be allowed. That's like,
Oh,
how
we
is
got.
that possible?
What's the
Oh.
NTK from on quad side there? The constant died? I have no clue what happened there. Could have been explosive and they were playing around.
Wow.
But yeah, I guess I'll ask again for this map. Any things you'd like to see? Any things you don't want to see?
No, I mean this map is. I think it'll be interesting in any way. It's just kind of broken down. I wouldn't say there's any mysteries of it.
Yeah, I agree. I just hope we don't get any penthouse weapon fetches.
Oh yeah,
And it
right.
stretches out the game. Knight's Armor would be fun. But please no. Big weapons. Oh, we got the Knight's Armor. At least I got the nicer one of the two. We have Zoe Washington, Electrocution, in the Knight's Armor. An Injected Poison Arc Member. Okay. So we're going to have a good bit of stare action in this.
Yeah, where's the complication? Wait, when you're in the knight's armor, you can't crouch anyway, right? So
Yeah. Luckily, Knight's Armor is forced into remote kills only. Electrocution falls under those.
does the knight armor not heavy enough for him to lift his arm and press the detonator?
Yeah, it's true, actually, yeah. This is not Recce Potential Tree. Very true.
Oh no. Rigged against the wreck.
I'm trying to see if they're varying in any way, but right now they're looking very similar. I like this medic spot from both players.
Mm. No way. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, very nice. Scary for Scruffy, but even if Zoe saw it, he'd probably get away with
Somehow she didn't see it all the way through, I guess.
it. Now you do have to deal with the guard. Oh, we got a restart from Quad. He didn't bring the taser. He brought a
Oh
phone.
no.
That might be the same difference we had on the previous map with Bangkok. One tiny little mistake, and Scruffy keeps going at the same pace. Yeah, now it's a bit of stare action all the way up. I don't think we're going to see any Sophia installations there, unless they get radio room timing, which I think Scruffy's on pace to get. 147-ish.
Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion. But one of the
He's no injected. He just
What?
wobbled his camera.
Oh no. Is that a smuggled in? Unfortunate. I think I mean,
Yeah,
can he just where is she?
she's very close. Oh, and you need that wish to go away.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I mean, that works. You could also play safe by just doing it after. But yeah, it's Scruffy. He's not gonna wait around.
And yeah, we're zooming through it. Wonder if we'll see any grabs of an elite guard just to make the traversal safer. Meanwhile, Quat is setting up the kill, but is getting this guard, which does mean they won't be able to bring this guard up because the kill requires it. Yeah, we are seeing Scruffy get a guard.
Focus on the target. One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
Oh, and Scruffy's body
Oh.
gets found. And somebody also pointed out Scruffy never dropped his taser in the water. So that,
That would have been. I guess that actually is if the game did a favor.
yeah,
'Cause
blessing in
that would have
disguise
been
for
bad.
sure. Yeah, that would have been a lot of burnt time.
I
Just like
was
that.
wondering that how that body wasn't found when you opened the door. But like,
Yeah.
did the sightline change or something?
Oh, and Quad's gonna miss the timing.
Oh,
Seeker into the bathroom. Oh, it does hit the Seeker. Wow.
Oh.
Or she just got some shocking news, but I think it hit.
Just about, Madam Chairwoman.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, luckily the guard continues downwards. After getting her sick around here. Let's see, Scruffy. Yeah, deals with the guard this time. Hopefully he remembers the taser.
Got some strange noises here. Looking into it.
Oh, just when I thought the day couldn't get any worse.
Taser is already set up this time. Yeah. Oh no, mirror!
Oh.
That's a rookie mistake from Scruffy.
Yeah, that's super
Yes, he was just in the
unfortunate.
moment trying to make up the time he lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
the pressure.
you
Time
speed up
pressure.
because you think you're behind. And you
Yeah.
just stumble and stumble. Yeah, massive lead for Quat right now. Is getting the same elite guard that Scruffy got. I don't think you need to worry about the constant. No, you probably do. He's proxy, right? Depending on where you are, he goes.
Yeah.
Is the interview room ready?
Just about, Madam
Nice KO from
Equipment set.
Quat there. Not sure what's in their smuggle. Maybe a trank?
Down for long.
His options just ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Hopefully Scruffy can get this kill set up. Oh, I thought we just had a replan from Quat when I looked away and saw that inventory panel.
Oh, come on, this is not happening.
Oh, missing the key.
Yeah. Smart, respectful to go back. I just generally forget about it. I would go out the window, but I'd probably rip because of it. I like that play.
Yeah, I mean, from our point of view, that's also a good decision because lead is massive.
Yeah, huge lead right now. Yeah, how did Scruffy ever get out of this?
I don't understand that, dude. Like, I tried doing this Zoe thing for hours, and that corner is the only one that was, like, safe for me. So I don't know how he opened the door and immediately didn't get it spotted.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually. And it looks like dealing with that guard? Oh, I didn't get it.
Nothing happened. He's
I love
checkpoint,
this.
because when you walk by him, he just cancels it.
I love this universal language of camera wobbling.
What? Let's see, he doesn't see it. Is it because he was distracted? Maybe his sightline changes or something? I don't understand that.
Yeah. I've always had this theory of dormant NPCs that can get woken up. So, like, you know, they're set in a set position, and once they get interacted with, they change.
It's the same thing, you know, when, like, we did the whole New York, like, the secretary thing, where he can not hear it, but if he moves up and gets back down, then he can hear it.
Yeah. Very strange. Yeah, we do have both kills done for the first time now on Quat's end.
Yeah.
There isn't, I'm not even going to say it, well, I am going to say it. There isn't much that can go wrong at the end of...
Oh, thought about the window. Got the best disguise, you only have like one enforcer to worry about. Oh, no, walk into it.
Well, Quat is scared. I don't blame them. There's a lot of enforcers. You're in the power disguise, but that means you have more people to look out for.
I think it's just that one roaming guard you really have to worry about. That's basically it.
And we might have a couple at the very end here, but...
Oh, right, by the exit here.
This is
security
usually
guards.
safe. Maybe we see a coin toss. Oh, they're not enforcers. They're only enforcers
No.
if you're the
Yeah,
guards.
it was just that one roaming guard, so easy win.
And we got what we asked for, Punk. 4-4. Going back and forth.
Yep. So it's a best of one to decide the set.
Yeah, wow. It's going to be a good final map of this set. And with that, I guess we can hand it back over to In for Fun and Rommel for the next two maps.
Thank you so much, guys. I think you got two very exciting maps here, especially this scale there. And we do have this set point, set decider. We'll figure out the terminology if we get there in the future. Yeah, this is one set is to 6 points, so they are both one map away. So whoever wins this one is halfway to the championship.
New map too. Don't know if you're updating right now.
Oh, I can just see it now. It is gonna be Ambrose Island. Wow, what a finish to this set. Don't even know if...
It seems the crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them
Is...
both in one place.
I was gonna say, is there a person who's like an Ambrose specialist? And then I immediately see Observer typing, so I guess apart from Observer, is there an Ambrose specialist? Can't really tell if... Yeah?
I think Ambrose is one of the more forgettable maps, honestly. I keep forgetting it exists.
Maybe that's why it's bottom of the pick charts. It's like not an often picked map.
Now you just have to deal with the satellite control unit.
But this one Ambrose, like in RBC 23, will decide this match, but I guess not the entire match, just one set rather. And then I guess just looking into the future, we'll be taking next two maps, but we'll be starting the set number 2 with that. And I guess
is that map one also RNG or is it picked?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry, very good question. There are no more RNG picks, so whoever player wins the set and wins the map, the other player will be selecting the first map of the new set, which is, if you think about it, it's, I guess, a potential advantage for the losing player for the entire set, because if they win the next 5 maps, if the person who picks the map also wins the map, that's what I wanted to say, then it's 6-4 to the other person. So I mean, that's what we are hoping for, a close match, and we are so far definitely getting that close match. In just 8 seconds we will see the likely final map of this first set. And yeah, feel free to read it out.
I'd be honored. We have... Oh, I forgot to... We have Jarl's Pirate Saber as Metalworker for Noel, and Injected as Pirate for Akka.
So super quick Akka. It is so quick that you might want to think about not the usual central social hub, but I guess that's a sensible thing to do. And Metalworker, I think it's just you bring the saber. That's the one large item of this spin.
Yeah. Can never remember which saber is the unlock.
This one is the unlock, so all good there. And I was trying to remember if this one is kind of close to the action from Central Social Hub, or you have to use the shovel, and I think this is the shovel item, and the Buccaneer is easier to get.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Very interesting developments here. Afro saying already that this spin is kept by bomb delivery, which is going to be really interesting to see, because Quati is 3 seconds ahead. I think this will constantly change when they are pausing in inventory, but just a couple of seconds advantage to Quati so far, but that's potential for a photo finish tie. Still very early days though. Of course,
they are pretty much synced up.
Yeah, you have to look really hard for any chat differences. Like it was a different way that they KO'd the metalworker, and now Quati is taking time clearing out this shed. It's not necessary because all you need to do is get the kill on Noel and hide him. This might be costing him time, but the spin is quick enough that he might still beat the bomb delivery. And it gets compromised anyway. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Quati, but at the same time it's like unnecessary risk, right? Because that's two KOs that he never needed to take. And I guess Scruff is not the last challenge of his spin, but the last major hurdle is making Akka sick there, the moving target. But it worked out nicely. Can even make another pirate sick. Yeah, Apricop also says that, well, it's the other kill, but it's virtually the injection, because you just whip out the saber and kill Noel and hide him, and that's your first kill setup. Exactly, Parapluie.
Good work. Now you just have to deal with the satellite control unit.
Just looking for the final enforcer dots on Scruffy's side, but seems to be in the clear, and if this bomb delivery is successful, 253 that he detonated,
Well done. With
looks good there. Looks like the Ambrose win and the set number 1 victory as well.
Yeah.
So GG's to Scruffy, he's the winner of the first set, and just gonna do this already. I can unhide these numbers because we are going to the second set. And yeah, Rocky is asking also, so a very quick recap of this format. This match is basically 3 mini matches which are called sets, and one set lasts until one player reaches 6 points. So Scruffy wins the first set. I should actually try to find a suitable color for this one. Let me know if it's better or worse with a 6, but he wins, or with the yellow color, but he's the winner of the first set, and he just needs to do this one more time, a 6-0 or a 6 any, or I guess a 7-5 also makes him win the second set. Just try to think that it's tennis, right? It's not the Grand Slam tennis, it's best of 3 sets, also going to 6 points. Yep, and Rocky... Yeah, sorry.
Chongqing was chosen, just real quick.
Ah, perfect. Can already change this one up. And it's not Scruffy, but quatilyti. My co-caster for these 2 maps work at is Romel.
Hello.
I think your voice just wasn't known to work at. You were casting a lot, and I think we were casting a lot as well in like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Rocky immediately got it right. So these 3 sets of 6 points means that the final can last 18 maps, which means that we can run out of the maps, especially if the other 2 sets are like this, because the first one took 5 maps, and I think just gonna really quickly update this sheet and show you guys what we are at right now. And Quati picked the first map, which means that, yeah, this is the up-to-date standing of the maps, we start with the 4 bands, and those are Santa Fortuna, Dubai, and New York. And we have already seen the 1 RNG pick, which was Hokkaido, and then this is already the 5th map picked. And we are already down to a map pool of 9 after this map, which is gonna be crazy. Like, you know, players need to be good at all 80 maps, I guess, or all 19 maps rather. So this will be good to check on in a couple maps time again. I'm gonna hide this again. There is a question by Paraplu as well, because we've seen quatilyti mention that he has the facility analyst bug, which is something that happens to certain GPUs or CPUs or whatever component rather, that if 47 exits the facility and goes out in the rain in the facility analyst disguise, then the game crashes after a while. I think it just cannot handle that particular suit being wet. But of course, if that happens, just let the admin know in advance, and he will make sure that Hush won't be in a analyst disguise. I'm not sure if the imaging kill can be done as analyst. I want to say yes, but I think that differs from admin to admin.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a spin where you just keep her down in the facility, there's no way that that'll crash, so.
Yeah, like, I'm sure we can make up a situation where it's optimal to go back up there in analyst anyway, but it's it's more on a theoretical level. Perfect. Reaper was on top of things. He was checking in the players if they wanted a couple extra minutes, because we said that we could have an extra couple of minutes of break between sets just to do the mental reset, but they are both ready, and we are starting with set number 2. The spin is Hush, Electrocution is Blockguard, and Imogen Royce Fall in the suit. I think as far as suit spins go, which are always a burden on these spins, this is pretty forgiving. You just leave the suit near Imogen and you go back up there, I guess, as I don't know, the facility security.
You might be able to make the timing from the what's it called? The bridge start? Is that it? Where you start right by the entrance to the block?
The one that they are starting, or no, you mean reverse start?
No.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
What was the question again? Sorry.
Because you can just get a fall kill with inside the facility. You might starting there might also work, but
you mean into the data core? So shooting the drones
no,
at like the 2-minute mark?
Yeah, like right around the data core, like the entrance to it.
I feel like that might be the quickest way, yeah. Because I remember the old way, when we didn't care about the drone shot timings, we just wanted Imogen to be off there at the facility entrance, and you just jack her outside.
Yeah.
Got it there with a restart. Made both Hush and the researcher sick. I don't think that was the reason he restarted, right? I mean, I guess it's unfortunate or inopportune to make him sick in that room. Because if you make him sick, that you really do want him to go to the perfect test subject's bathroom. Scruffy is doing the Red Fox, as people in chat already say. It's apart from the test subject, who's I guess half an NPC, everyone is KO'd now. So slowly but surely, Hush will be reaching that puddle
Yeah.
to meet his demise. Oh, and
Ooh.
that's the researcher on Quati's side just leaving the room. That I know that happens sometimes, but I don't know the triggers.
Could he have been lured out by the medic grenade?
Yeah, if the
Like he
door was
hears it.
open, I guess, because
Yeah.
Mobile doesn't care. He's like Otis in Bangkok. Doesn't react to distractions. So 2:36 is the timing, and I think it's well within reach. So Scruffy with a very clever drop. I think it's gonna be 2 drops. Here's the first one. And the shot. It's gonna be a data core drop, yeah. Right inside. I don't know where Imogen is in these seconds. I would always be worried that I arrived too soon and Imogen is still too close, but I think Scruffy might be late.
You can drop her from... No, you can't drop her from there. But you can drag her and nobody will see, so...
Yeah, I guess that's the best case scenario now, to just drag him all the way back here, and the dumpling cook lady from the other side, from the restaurant side, could see her, but I'm sure Scruffy was paying attention to that instinct, or the timing was there, because it's a very clean finish.
Yeah. And there we go.
3:33, that's really strong. So I'm changing now the second set, or the scores for that set rather. So that's 2-0. With 1 set up, he's just 4 points away from becoming the champion, but if Quati were to take this set, he would be the first one to reach 6 points in this particular instance. Then we do have a final first to 6 affair, which the prospect is still there, makes it really exciting. And as Quati is typing and Quati is bringing it a Mumbai map next, I think I'm going to mute myself again and let Punky and Obs take it away for the next 2 maps.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, well, at least we'll probably hopefully last longer than 3 minutes in Mumbai.
Yeah, I hope so. We do have Darmore on the table.
Oh,
It's
God.
assuming
Who's gonna pick it?
Yeah, I think Scruffy would have to pick
I think
it.
Scruffy, if he's on match point and then, you know, he needs to pull one out, that might be the time to pull it out. Off of a loss when you're on match point. Just go for broke.
Yeah, I agree. And we're going to Mumbai now, so it's probably one of the longest maps we've had today. Usually, probably like 7-8 minutes average on this map.
Yeah. It's so crazy because I think not too long ago it was like 10-12 minutes.
Yeah, you speed like an ancient map. You pretty much get 2 good attempts and it's over. And we've seen some changes over time. We've had shawls evolve. See Scruffy starting. We're seeing some people use blue egg now for Dawood ISO because it leaves taxi exit open. Save you like 20-30 seconds running to pier instead.
Nice. So, what kind of spin do you think would make this map interesting?
I always like seeing falling object on Maelstrom. Kind of breaks people's skywalk in half. Other than that, I like seeing just kills we need to leave Vanya walk the whole length, or Dawood the whole length, or catch him early. Anything that just avoids the cliche stuff. Just Maelstrom, Vanya.
Oh yeah, I
Dawood.
guess explosion accident is kind of a fun one, or any explosion on Dawood or Vanya.
True. Yeah, true. Few options. Other than that, Fire Vanya is fun. It's one we don't see very often.
Yeah. assuming it works because I've seen players set up the barrel and then she just doesn't die.
Yeah, fire's always a finicky one. Molotov made us realize.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, do we get a short delay there for Quartal? Oh yeah, for Scruffy. An extra minute. It's good because we have so much to talk about for Mumbai. Such an amazing map.
I don't have anything to say about Mumbai. Anything good, that is.
Yeah, I'd still love a post, like, what, is it now like year 3 patch that fixes the brick? Just to make people go down and fetch it.
Oh, the pink, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like put something where you have to gather some stuff and make one.
So true. Crafting mechanics. That would be nice. Go back to your little apartment in the Shawls, and you have to go up to the counter chopping board and like make a
Yeah, like you know
what's it
in
called?
Freelancer where you make the explosive.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, with an animation that makes absolutely zero sense to how you'd make it, because you can't make a brick with a chopping board, but you can make nitroglycerin and explosive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
falling
somehow
object as
like
well.
picking a C4 from your tool thing takes up 4 slots or whatever, but makeshift one takes no slots.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah,
I don't know
When
if
you-
anybody like that's a freelancer trick. Don't ever pick the explosive from the thing if you have unlocks to make it.
And yeah, I agree with that, Mr. Mike in chat as well. In regards to that, is there any non-bricklore spins? The only times I can think of it is like half bricklores, where you start in the tower and kill Dowd
only
instantly.
you do one of the targets. Usually Vanya, I guess.
Vanya, I could say falling objects one of the only I could think of that people would never even enter the
What's
train
his
yard.
name? The painter, is it? The unique guy that's in the tower. So you have to go in there or start there.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that would be nice. I'd like to see that. I'm not sure what one you're on about, Osh. The Vanya Electro. It's a non-bricklore. The only Electro I can think of is the puddle after the metalworker hut. Unless there's like a one with the
the
dash.
electro inside the thing. I don't think that works.
Maybe though. I can't say I've played around with Mumbai enough to know.
Okay.
Otherwise though, let's look at these loadouts. The only difference really is I
No
can't even
blue
tell now.
eggs?
Yeah, no blue eggs. Maybe it's a bit too fresh.
Yeah, this is still a Mumbai loadout from I don't know, 20 whenever it came out 6 months later.
I think it's you took I took the last one, right?
Yeah, but who's keeping count?
All right, me, because it's Mumbai.
Yeah, it's shout out to Jotes, I guess, for this. Wizard Kale, aka the Maelstrom, with the Fire Axe as Bollywood Bodyguard, and Screwdriver Queen's Guard for Vanya Shah, and Assault Rifle Local Security for Dawood.
47.
Almost their own guard. We need to switch Bollywood Bodyguard with a thug or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Fire Axe is probably the most annoying, right? That's at the scale axe of this spin. But other than that, I can't see anything crazy.
Maelstrom no pacification would have been interesting, I guess.
Yeah, that would have been very nice. That'd be a very late kill. But I'd imagine we're just going to see Bricklore 2 targets killed and then Maelstrom dealt with at the very end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we need to make sure that they keep their briefcases, because bringing that axe out without a briefcase is annoying.
Why is that?
Just throwing and stuff. And if you want to, I guess with Bollywood Bodyguard, it's actually okay. But it's a good force to have it to have.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to keep it, but in this instance, it's not necessary.
Yeah, luckily. Yeah, we're seeing Brickle already from Scruffy. That was 123. Look, Qua's going a different way. I'm curious, is Qua gonna get Bollywood Bodyguard now on the Fire Axe and then end with Dawood? This is interesting.
Oh, well, looks like going for the local security right now. Oh, this is a little...
Interesting grab. Seems like
yeah,
somewhat practiced as well.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums.
Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was a nice way to open the door. And avoid the enforcer all at the same time.
Well, I'm really curious what... It looks like Qua is going to get the Dawood kill, right? Why else would he grab... Oh, if it's... No. Was it just for the axe? No, he had the briefcase. I guess the assault rifle was in it, so he didn't want to take it out.
This is interesting. So, leaving the building without the Bollywood bodyguard.
Yeah, I guess it gets somewhat delivered to you with the Dawood ISO. So he's saving that tiny trip in and out.
So these two local securities were taken down just for the axe. It seems a bit expensive just for that. But maybe that's just according to plan.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but Scruffy's flying through this. He's already getting ready for Dawood's isolation.
Technically, you get the local securities by Dawood's ISO too.
Yeah. Yeah, it did seem a tiny bit overkill from Qua, and it might cost him the time he needs to make up. Still hasn't thrown the brick in either, and you can get bad cycles with these targets.
Yeah.
The furthest point. And you could make you miss Dawood as a result. It's a bit of waiting now. There's Dawood passing the construction yard for Scruffy. Or not Scruffy. It is Scruffy.
Yeah, Scruffy's strat seems a bit something you can understand, but I'm not sure what Quatility's plan is at the moment.
Yeah, it seems like he's prepping absolutely everything before this brick, just in case it goes away.
I know I would do something similar, where just like try to do everything at once, and then it somehow just makes things more complicated.
Yeah,
so it's a tough choice.
You can squash too many things in before. This is a pivotal moment now for Scruffy. Needs all these guards to drop, and that's as good as it gets, quite honestly.
That was great. Nice cluster there.
Yeah, now just the axe and local security. Seen a lot of rips to local security, I won't lie, but we do have a Trank. Oh my god, that could have been a instant.
Yeah. It kind of looked like it was looking straight at him.
Yes, super unlucky. Okay.
Wow, nice. First shot too.
Maybe
it wasn't so bad because he's got the full screen. I'm only seeing like probably 1/5 the size on a lower resolution. That looked crazy.
That's actually true. Yeah, he could be projecting this onto a building. Probably.
Yeah, he could also be playing a 4:3 stretch FOV or whatever. It looks like it's right in front of his face.
Yeah, now just a quick fetch. And then all the way back to Vanya. Don't even know what's the screwdriver you'd grab. I cannot begin
right
to
by
think.
the Holy Man, or not the Holy Man. What's his name? The Broadway guy.
The lead actor?
lead
Oh, there
actor, yeah.
is. Yeah, the little
Yeah.
toolbox on the floor here.
Yeah.
That's definitely the one. And we got a kill from Quad there.
Yeah,
He's
speaking
not-
of Screwdriver, that's the kill that was done for.
Yeah, they both Maelstrom left, which did end up being the final kill. But yeah, I won't lie, Quad isn't that far behind. Like, ISO's Dawood, he has the fire axe, he has the disguise, and he can exit taxi on Maelstrom if he has the coins.
Yeah, so that's like the big picture coming together, hopefully.
Yeah, and there's the coin as well. Although Scruffy does have train and taxi as well, and he just has to run to the end now. Oh, but this tug. Okay.
Target left. Let's bring this one home.
Scruffy!
Fake NPC's solid.
Oh my god.
He's not fake.
I think that was more of a collision just being incorrect. Maybe a combination of the NPCs making it impossible.
They have this like not solid. It's like a bubble thing. Like they exist. You have to push him out of the way, type of thing.
Yeah.
They're not completely like hollow. But yeah, all things are set up, and Scruffy is closer to the train, kind of in the middle of it, to be honest.
Yeah, and Scruffy even has the time to go for the further exit. Didn't matter too much.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Scruffy's going to be going to match points for the second set. Could be the game over with this next one. Yeah, very nice from Scruffy.
Unfortunately, not a very toe-to-toe start like we had in the first set. But hey, always a comeback potential. Hope that happens.
We will get to see Quad play this out. And I won't lie, IGT-wise, he was pretty on par, right? 7:30, heading over now.
Oh, yeah.
And Taxi Exit right next to it. I think besides that one rip that I believe Quad had, again, it would have been on par. Wow, very close. Oh, and that got found anyway. The tug opening the door would have seen the body. So we had a bit of devastation avoided there, I think. Let's see if Mr. Quat has picked a map.
Yeah, potential last. Just restarted. I'm not sure where yet. Oh, maybe now.
Yeah, we don't have many maps left now in the pool. We're probably down to 7 now, I'd imagine. And like magic. Everyone hears my cries.
Yeah,
with Miami. Oh yeah, 8. Yeah, 100% correct. A lot of long ones, in my opinion.
Let's go Haven. Or Berlin.
Well, I don't know. Haven's a weird one to pick. It's Quat's pick, right? And I don't know much about Scruffy's good maps because I don't count them on his bad maps. I count them on his winners. I'm going to quickly check Haven for them. Yeah. No pun intended, but Haven would be my last resort against Scruffy.
Okay. I think that was very much pun intended.
No. I said no pun intended, so there was no joke there. They're both in the 70% win ratios for each other.
Oh. Okay.
So, pretty even. Scruffy has a few more played, but still 70%. And thank God Santa Fortuna isn't in here, actually. Good point from Machete that it's not here. Got banned by Scruffy. I think I'd like to see Berlin or Colo, to finish it up if this was the final. Yeah, we have seen Quat win these kind of comebacks in the lower bracket final against Luke, who was down 6 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I briefly watched that. I think without audio, but at one point I was like, "Oh, this is 06. It's gonna be over soon." And then I come back and it's like, "Wait, the other player just won."
Oh, and we got Colo.
Nice.
Yeah, very surprising pick there. I didn't actually expect it to get picked. But it seems like based on Quat's bans, they wanted to avoid quick maps, so Colo isn't the quickest of maps. On a good day, it'll get like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So it does increase the chances of mistakes for both players. A lot of chat happy with Colo as well.
That's nice.
I love this new Orchard start that's slowly come out. You can have Suit, Point Man, or Spec Ops before Ezra even leaves the basement. You even have your Smuggle as well before you get down there.
Nice.
Yeah, because a lot of people would see like injected Point Man Penelope, and they're like, "Oh, I guess I'll catch her when she's back at the house later." More minutes. Oh, we get what's possibly the last map. Could be handing over though. We never know. Will be a sweep for Scruffy if they do take this for this set.
Yeah, very dominant set so far. It's a bit unfortunate for a few restarts though. It's been close. The score doesn't really give you the full picture, to be honest.
No, it really doesn't. Both maps, if Quad just didn't have those really quick restarts at the beginning.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
The barracks ISO for Penny? Yeah, I suppose you have that. I just don't see people use that enough. If you are on about the Orchard cert. Curious if our players are saying anything. Scruffy had been loading into Colorado after every map in hopes that it got picked, and finally their dreams came true. So I think they're a fan. You wouldn't want to be hearing that if you're quatilyti, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Colorado is as close to Ireland for Scruffy. Oh, that barracks size. So yeah. They're going to get rid of the guy by the car and then Penelope around the back of the appointment shed. Or the Fruit King, according to chat. Yeah. Last chance for Quat. Needs to make this one count. Or it could be the end of Roulette Raceway 3. Suppose I will take this one. We are going to have Sean Rose Screwdriver as a militia elite, Penelope Graves Scarecrow, Falling Object, Ezra Berg Sniper Rifle as a militia cook, no target pacification as well, and then Fiberwire Militia Soldier Maya. This is an interesting spin. Besides Sean, those are 3 interesting kills that have like a thing you gotta keep an eye out for.
Yeah, somehow, I mean, to me, Maya is one of the harder targets, but sometimes she has, like, the kills make it the easiest target. And that's one of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of timers here. You gotta make sure you get soldier before Maya at 2:30. You gotta make sure you're either getting pen early or late, because once you miss the falling object, it's over until the next cycle. And for Ezra, you can't get cooking time, so you might be doing the drug overdose to get it back to the basement, or we might even see some shed isolation.
Oh yes, shed isolation would be interesting. Yeah, it's like little deviation from the standard stuff because of the Ezra no pacification. You drag the guard all the way to the box. Oh, this hacker hurt the door.
Yeah, luckily, Scruffy gets Penelope in time, even with that hacker worrying him. Now, I think the main thing is, like, IGT leads is going to be a big thing. Because you can't speed up many things here. You're going to be waiting for Sean to get in the shed after the Maya isolation. And then it's a matter of the guy being near the cook. So it depends on their cook grab. Otherwise, this is just going to feed itself, like you were kind of saying earlier. Each kill will just go hand in hand.
Nice. Uneventful cook grab, that's what you actually want from Scruffy there. This guy can definitely cause a lot of problems.
Well, Scruffy is close to Maya leaving now, isn't that 2:35? Looks like they're okay.
Yeah, that was perfect timing. It's like you're watching a few light seconds away. Scruffy or quatilyti is doing same thing, but misses the timing though. So
Yeah, this is really bad for Quat.
Yeah, it's fiber wire as well. So
oh wow, gets Maya on the hook there.
Oh,
misses the throw.
Wow.
Still a lot of time lost though. You're losing time getting the stuff ready for Sean.
Oh, bullet impact to this.
Oh, I love. Oh no!
No! Is that
love the attempt.
Spec Ops from inside the shed?
Actually, yeah, could be. And I think a few people are saying that's a bad bush anyway. I think the bodies can get spotted, even when they're in the bush. And it's not a tall one, I don't think. That's really unfortunate for Quad there. Good timing here for the cook. Just don't get impatient. Nothing you can do here. It is a bag anyway for the skies, so no instant spots would happen. I feel, am I right in saying that sometimes they can't even see you, like, change if they're running back for disguise? They're like fake NPCs for like a moment.
Yeah, and also I think there's something to do with, like, you know, where their camera or eye camera is set and it doesn't turn fast enough, or with their head or something. It was very bad in 2016. Like, the head turn problem came because of, like, the eye positioning being all weird. I think.
Yeah, Scruffy's flying through this now. We're going to get our third kill very soon. One of the scarier ones. But Ezra is on his way back.
One of the scarier ones. I see what you did there. Another no pun intended.
Oh my god, that was unintentional. That's actually that's a funny one.
Well, it was nice because it came naturally. So
Yeah,
but
I'm being infected. No, props for spotting it though.
All right, Ezra is. Ooh, can you grab him?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I saw the. Oh no. Well,
that's that is very scary to have.
and now you gotta do this
and
falling
people
object.
Turn. Doesn't even look. I think they know they're on a timer, so they just gotta throw caution to the wind. Oh my. Yeah, should be safe. Oh, a rip here at
He's
the very
looking at
end.
Ezra. Yeah, just a few seconds.
Oh my god, imagine the bump of that guy did it. Oh, very nice from Scruffy. What an ending. And that's game. Game, set, and match.
Clean sweep to take the set in this series.
Yeah, Scruffy being obviously the favor going into this, but Quat did take 2 maps off of somebody that was unbeatable. Like I said before, the god does bleed every now and then.
Yeah, and again, the first 2 maps of this set could have also gone either way.
Yeah. Could have been exactly like the first set. Could have had a 4-4 again in their hands, but yeah, I suppose we can welcome back Inter Fun and Ramble.
So guys, we do have the champion, and wow, what a dominant second set there. I am really happy that we got the two types of sets here. I guess the one dominant, one by Scruffy, but one really close at the end of the end of the first set.
Yeah, really nice from Quat. They're just getting better and better. I wish I could redo my prediction now that I've seen how amazing they played.
Hopefully we can get Scruffy in here. Just trying to make it. Yeah, he's in general. Guess I'll just drag him inside. Hope that worked. Hello, Scruffy. Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are very low here, but I think I fixed it. Yeah, how did it feel today?
I was very nervous at the start, but after a few maps, I felt like I was on top of my game.
It's kind of a game of two halves here with the 6-4 and the 6-0.
Yeah. I don't know. I think those last few maps were probably the best I could have played.
Trying to think if you had like any riffs here. Nothing in Mumbai, nothing in Colorado. So yeah, that was China, like a 333. Yeah, just a flawless set there.
I'm still kind of shaking a bit. Still a bit nervous.
Yeah, when you're just going so fast, your body can barely catch up with your mind. Not sure if you guys have any questions. Of course, just barge in and shoot them.
I guess I bet it feels weird going in, starting an RR with the feeling that you'd usually get at the end of an RR. Kind of backwards for you now. You're gonna have to be so pumped or so exhausted, I feel, for the next few matches, maybe.
I feel like it's a nice confidence boost, at least.
Yeah.
Knowing that I can actually win tournaments.
Yeah.
Not just lose in the grand final again.
Yeah, nobody here would know about grand finals, right?
I think no one was ever doubting that you can do these grand finals, but I think if your confidence gets better with this one, then I think it's already worth hosting this tournament and this final. It's strange to ask because you weren't here in the first 2 tournaments. I think this was just such a different world because back then everyone else had the very good maps and the very bad maps, and I think that resulted in more close matches. But I think nowadays the top player just is better, I guess, on all maps or most maps. But how did you feel how did you like the aspect of picking maps? I guess that's not things that you could do before the final, but I guess you could see others do that.
I think it was really fun. Like, I do have bad maps. Like, you might not think so, but people just don't like them also. Like, I don't like Mendoza, but nobody else does, so it's fine. So nobody's gonna pick it against me. But
Yeah, I guess it's kind of interesting because the conventional maps or like the more popular ones, I would definitely associate those with you. I think the Miamis, even the Sapienzas now, which you got the record recently. There's so many maps that you have shown that players don't really have a good time against you if they pick it for you.
but, like I was surprised. I thought in this tournament that all the matches would be a lot closer. I was surprised by the amount of like sweeps I saw.
Yeah, actually same, and I'll be thinking about it a lot more since I kind of thought of this format like a long time ago, and I guess it worked a bit more on the players of old in 2021, but I guess we can always try to refine it if there's anything you can do to make this even closer. But yeah, one half of this final was kind of close. It was good to see, and then you just went into another gear. Very nice to see Quoti challenge you for that first set at least. It was a really close match there.
Yeah, I was very nervous the whole first set, especially going on to Ambrose knowing it was 4-4.
Yeah, at least it was your map pick, but I didn't imagine either of you would be confident there, since it's kind of like it's a wild card map. Not a lot of people pick it.
I just picked it because I knew it would be fast.
Yeah, when in doubt, just go for the fast ones. You did leave a couple of... No, I think it's just Dartmoor and Whittleton, maybe Paris, the quicker maps that are left on the table, but I mean, you went for Sapi and Ambrose and you didn't have any other choices. You weren't... I mean, you only picked 2 maps this final, so... And those were quick. So I guess it kind of makes sense why you went for those.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 next maps I probably would have liked to pick would be Bangkok and Colorado, and we got to play those, so... I got my pick in the end, basically.
Yeah, that's fair enough. When both of them, or both of you like the map, it's an even more interesting competition. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone has any more questions here to our champion. Then I think I am more than happy to let you celebrate. I'll get in touch with the winnings, of course, and same to Quati. I guess believe it or not, it was a prize money final, but we'll talk about it later. And congratulations again, Scruffy, and enjoy the win.
Thank you. Thanks for casting.
Yeah, of course, no worries. Yeah, not sure if anyone else has any thoughts on the final. I think we did see the two main storylines of the very close first half, and the Scruffy just kicking it to another gear in the second half.
Yeah, just really nice from Scruffy. It's nice to see them. What's the word? See them so human. Them telling us they're nervous it's refreshing.
Yeah, that's the only chance that the humans have got against him. I think the nerves, the early nerves, and I think he's even like getting out of the nervous phase. Like the second half of R13 and second half of this final was, yeah, it's definitely able to become even faster than he is and even more consistent than he is usually.
Gotta practice Mendoza now, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate the free tips from Scruffy, but I think it's like it's not without its own tricks. He will be ready for Mendoza if things come to it.
He's setting a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna drop like 5 videos, new isolations.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you can always find some motivation to grind the maps that he's less familiar, or I guess it's not that he's not familiar with those, he just likes them less. I think that's the only difference at this point.
Yeah, I agree. You can still be good at a map and not like it. There's a lot of those maps, and yeah, Mendoza's literally prime example.
Yeah. Couple words on Quati though. I really liked the way he went in this tourney. Not gonna change scenes now, but I'm seeing it in the bracket that he has been very consistent and confident in all of his matches. Defeated Channel Joint, Reaper, and Luke before losing to Scruffy in the winners final. And in that losers final, I think that's something that I can very much recommend everyone to watch back. 8-6 to quatilyti after a 6-0 lead to Luke. Just I think that cemented both of them, but especially Quati as a tourney favorite for the next couple of tournaments. It's going to be really interesting to see him maybe challenge Scruffy as well. And I think he did very well challenge Scruffy in the first half of the tourney. And I mean, he wasn't really far behind in the second half. It just Scruffy being godlike or above all of us at the same time, the second set.
Yeah, some great games. And it's even more than Quat in all his matches, which he won obviously to get to where he is, did always lose a map. He didn't have any sweeps the whole way out, and the only time he got swept was Scruffy in the winners bracket final before the grand final.
Quati just really liked the aspect of picking a map, so he wanted to pick one map each match. So he just dropped one map and then went on to win his winners bracket matches. I'm sure that's the only reason why he lost one map.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have any last words on this final, this event, this tournament, or I don't know, the state of Hitman or anything like that?
The state of Hitman. Thanks for keeping it alive, I guess.
True.
That.
Yeah, sorry, Roman, I
Yeah.
didn't catch that last one.
Oh, I just said true. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
Gotcha. Well,
It's nice to see Providence back. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then I think with that, it's my turn to say my thanks. First of all, well, in no particular order, other than reading the Shoutcasting channel. Thanks, Punky, Observer, and Rommel for joining me for this grand final cast, and I had a lot of fun in this 2+2 divide and then talking about it at the beginning and the end. Then,
this was really nice.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. A lot of fun as always. Then looking at the other Shoutcasting page, I can see it was a very core group of casters making it possible for this event. And I see top to bottom it was Peck, Rommel again, Cabin, I think Chris and Curry, if I'm not missing anyone. Then it's a huge thanks for casting these events, because otherwise it would have been no cast or no mic, or just the matches wouldn't have taken place, of course. Just so much more difficult.
You should thank that InfoFun guy too.
Yeah,
see his name there as well.
Yeah, he took
okay, I'll do it. Thank you, InfoFun. Everybody say it.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm just happy to help when there's no one else to. And it's same for the admin side. And I think I can, if I'm quick enough, then I can show the finished matches. And yeah, I can see that Chris admined a lot. Scruffy, of course. Kaneta took some of the early afternoon matches, which were evening for Japan. And the biggest thanks goes to Reaper, who admined this match, the final, which was, I don't know, very unique and not without its own problems, but very smoothly hosted. And also at the tournament, I see his name way more than anyone else's. Just very much appreciate your help there. Then I think it would be, I almost switch it up, but Observer, thank you so much for the Team Roulette 5 sets, but for the Race 3 sets, I have to thank Mullet Pride, who made this very nice neon look for this tournament. Made it really unique, and I think he took part in all 3 tournaments, so I wouldn't want to host an event without him and without his art style. So that was really cool as well. And yeah, I think other than that, it's just down to the players, which very glad to see all, well, 19 of them sign up. I think Channel had the Xbox issues, but the other 18 were all always responsive and scheduling in advance, and just a couple of forfeits making it little bumps along the way, but we achieved our goal, and in just 1 month we went through this extended bracket format with the very unique final, so I'm very much satisfied. So yeah, thanks to everyone who took part, and thanks to everyone for watching this final and watching every match, and hope to see you in some way, shape or form in the future, be it Raceway or another event in Providence, of course. So yeah, with that, I think I have to say, have a nice evening and goodbye everyone.